What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love After Lockup. This is season 6. Ooh, no. This is episode 6, season 2. Okay? Your card has been declined, boo. Um woo. Poe Clint. Poe little Clint, bitch. Okay. That little preview at the end that they showed for what's coming up on the upcoming season, the rest of the season, baby, Clint gonna be sitting there crying his eyes out because I think Tracy is gonna play the shit out of him, baby. Y'all just, we all saw it coming. We saw it coming. So, Poe little Clint, um, they after they night of bliss, okay, according to Clint, this the best sex that he ever had. This the first time he seen Tracy, and this her first time being married, so he thinks she a little bit more nervous about it than he is because this his third time. And so they had sex the night before, and he was like it was the best sex that they ever had or he ever had. She getting ready to get ready, because they got to get ready for the marriage that they finna have, the wedding they finna have. And so she's gonna be gone, go get her dress and all that stuff. He gave her his credit card and his debit card. Whew, excuse me, sorry. Gave them both to her. He told her, because she was like, is there a limit? And he said, like $500 because I've already blown through the budget. I went over the budget that I supposed to have, and it's only day 2. It's only day 2, okay? And he was like, but if you find something and it goes over a little bit, it don't matter. Get whatever you want. It's okay. I said, no, it is not okay. It is not okay. All right. You don't have the ends, bitch. Okay. You talking about you work the front desk at a hotel and you do the nightlight audit and stuff like that. You said you don't get paid that much. Baby, what are you doing, Clint? What are you doing? Look at Scott. Do not be like Scott. You're going down that road to be like Scott, okay? You're going to be in bankruptcy. You're going to be on your ass, okay? We live in a time right about now. They don't know what's going on with food stamps and shit like that. It's governmental shutdowns and shit. You ain't going to be able to get them the way that you want to. Like, come on, Clint. You got to wake the fuck up, all right? And then he getting ready for the wedding or whatever, and he goes to the place where they supposed to be meeting up with Tracy. He ain't give her no phone or nothing like that, so ain't no way of communicating with her at this point. And it's 2 hours. It's past 2 hours that they were supposed to be already had the wedding and everything. His mama calling him asking did the wedding happen or whatever, and she was like, he said no because I'm still waiting on Tracy. And he's saying, I hope she ain't taking advantage of me. I hope she not just gonna run and get cold feet. I felt so freaking bad for him. Okay, because Clint just, you can tell he not all the way there, and he just easily fall in love, easily blinded. He like one of those people that probably didn't get attention from girls or whatever when he was younger, and so the first one that comes along, he just gonna be here for it and get giddy and want to do all that he can for her to keep her. It's really sad. It's really sad. Then you got Matt and Caitlin. Oh my God. So her whole thing is, the issue with her mom, and, her mom kicked her out, when necessarily didn't want Matt living in the house with them because she doesn't like the fact that Matt is a felon and he's from prison and, he got issues. And to be quite honest, Caitlin, you're dumb as shit too, because you shouldn't want him wanting to be around your mother either, because you can't have two addicts in the house with each other, okay? He's addicted to meth and all that stuff. She's addicted to drugs and alcohol and basically the same thing he's addicted to. Listen, you gonna come home one day and see both of them in your mama room just like lit the fuck up, okay? Just lit up. Lit it like a motherfucker, and not in a good way, in a drug way, okay? So you should be thankful that your mama had sense enough to say no, even though she claimed that she don't approve that he in there because of the fact that he came out of prison. You should be thankful enough that she said no, because that could have been a dangerous situation that you walked yourself into, okay? And it could have been avoided. You're in your feelings because you say your mama was never really a mom. You only called her that because that's what you're supposed to call her, because the only thing that she did for you was give birth to you. Okay, fine. But Come on now, girl. When your mama showed up, I know I understand about the lateness and being disappointed sometimes. And I get you had this history with her that she disappoints you a lot of times or whatever. But you throwing that little temper tantrum when she came in there, okay? She was there, she showed up, okay, be pissed, be like, damn, mama, why the fuck you was late? You ain't had to go out and just break your phone. You broke your phone over your mama who was just standing there like, well, I showed the fuck up. Left mama hanging like this. Mama was like, Caitlin said, bitch, and then gonna break your phone. Are you serious? Girl, never. Never. That must have been a little cheap ass Android if that was the case. Okay, one of them Boost Mobiles or track phones or Cricket Wireless. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody finna fuck around with no Samsung Gallery and no iPhone and break they shit like that. Girl, not even a Google phone. We ain't finna fuck that shit up, okay? See how I gave love to the Androids too? I'm equal opportunist. I'm equal opportunity up in this bitch too. You know, it's still iPhone every day, all day. But you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, the Androids got some little power on there. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? Moving on from that, she goes across the street having a little panic, anxiety attack. Matt come out there trying to comfort her and all this stuff. And he was like, he just got out of jail, but he's over here comforting me. And he's doing this. And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna need him. And I'm just scared because he's the type of person that could just run away back to jail and do all this and do all that. And I was like, girl, this is what you got yourself into. Okay? This is what you got yourself into. Boop. All right, get the fuck up out of here. Quit your crying. You know, the mom come over there and eventually they hug it out and all this stuff. I said, you went through all this drama, all this dramatics just to get a hug back from her and to be cool and everything, and her to introduce herself to Matt and her to actually like Matt and say the child a cute couple and all that shit. I said, girl, get out of here with that one, okay? Leave me alone. Bitch, you want to know who I'm so geeked over? I'm finna go watch the L Word just because fucking Brittany and Amanda and whoever the girl, what's her name? Is her name Brittany? Bitch, whatever her name is. Um No, yeah, Brittany and Amanda. That's their names, okay? So Marcelino is in the hotel and he just chilled out. And I'm like, damn, so y'all been out for me. You've been out for a couple of days or so. Y'all chilling up in this hotel. This hotel look like it's expensive as fuck a little bit. You know. So y'all living here now? Kind of found out Marcelino, um, his whole thing is the place where he lives at, they don't accept felons to be living there. And so he decided not to re-sign his lease. So they're staying in the hotel until they find a new apartment to live in that is friendly with the, you know, everybody. And so at this point, Brittany want to go down there to the pool and just have a good time. And he said, okay, cool, whatever. You go do what you got to do. Because she was looking at some papers, trying to look at the apartments. He was like, you know, it's the internet, but he going to run some errands or whatever. But prior to that, they had a little discussion about how things went the day before with her friend, her bunkie came over there, you know, and he was because somebody in the comments was asking, and you're right, because I thought that was odd as well. Okay, the fact that she was associating with another felon, and we all know that for most stipulations, when people are on parole, you can't have any association with other felons. So that's probably one reason why Marcelino was coming off the way that he was. But on the other hand, Marcelino was just being mad aggressive and mad rude just for no reason, okay? Because he's a dick. That's what it is. It's no excusing. You know, he could have been looking out for her best interest, but it's no excuse the way that he was coming off to that girl. You know, she didn't even do nothing. Okay, and like Brittany says, not all criminals, not all people who get locked up are criminals. Some of them are in there falsely. You know what I'm saying? But he just looking out for the stipulations of her parole and don't want her to get in trouble, and that's understandable. That's understandable. So I'm not gonna fault him on that one from this episode. But the way he came out to old girl last week was just it just irritated me. And so Brittany was down there at the a pool. Brittany on some sneak shit, bitch. Okay, Brittany said what he don't know won't hurt him, okay? Cause when daddy gone, this kitty finna play with another kitty, okay? I said, girl, what is you doing? You Marcelino is crazy, okay? You really playing with fire when you fucking around with this one right here, okay? She invited Amanda to come over. Mind you, she never broke up with Amanda. Never really fully broke up with her, like said, okay, we're done, you know? Um, she just got moved to another prison facility. And so she comes over, they talking about the bed and all this stuff. And all I could say was, who? Prison be a dental plan, okay? You know, all this money and stuff that y'all need, give the prisoners some dental plan, okay? They ain't got to have pristine white ass teeth, but goddamn, all of them should not be coming out of the jail with yellow teeth and shit. Michael probably the only one that came out that probably had some decent teeth, and I will say Lizzie too. I said, what the fuck is going on with the teeth and the dental issues on this show? But moving on from that, they go down to the pool, and you know, Amanda don't know about Marcelino, but then she finds out about Marcelino. And she was like, I'm staying here with my boyfriend. She was like, girl, what? When the fuck did that shit happen? And she was like, girl, you mad? Hell yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad because I came down here. You calling me down here or whatever. Like, I'm finna get back with my bitch or whatever. And you talking about something you with some man. You better be careful, okay? Since the fuck, when did this shit happen? Amanda was pissed, okay? Amanda was pissed as shit. But see, Brittany want her cake and she want to eat that shit too. She said, bitch, why the fuck I'm gonna get some cake and I'm just gonna let that shit sit there? I'm just gonna let it sit there and rot and mold and shit? Hell no. I'm gonna get a fork. I'm gonna get a spoon too if I put some little ice cream with it, and I'm gonna fuck that shit up. Okay? And that's what I'm trying to do. I said, Brittany, you're playing with fire. Brittany, you in danger, girl. You are in danger, girl, because Marcelino is crazy as shit. We've already established this. She said, bitch, I'm still sexually attracted to Amanda, and I'm gonna tell Marcelino about it. Okay, I'm gonna ask if he want to have like a threesome or some shit. If I can still fuck around with Amanda, I said, bitch, you bold as shit. You bold as shit, girl. You really like taking risks. Okay, Brittany, you gonna break that man's heart. And I'm here for it because he's an asshole. He's an asshole. But anyway, they playing in the pool and shit. I said, what y'all about to do? What in the wild things is going on? Okay? Not in front of the people that's right there. You know, they just trying to get the little sun up in there. Y'all playing in the pool. Get in the pool. Get in the pool. No, bitch, I'm mad at you and you want me to get up in the pool. Yes, get in the pool. Brittany, stop. Stop. Now I'm all wet. Look at this. I know you all wet. I'm wet too. Bitch, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. They was doing a lot in that pool. I said, flush it with some more chlorine, okay? Because it's about to go down up in that pool. I said, bitch, Brittany, you might as well just go ahead and fuck Amanda. Why did you got it out there, okay? And let Marcelino just walk in on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just happen because Amanda gonna fuck her. Well, I should say Brittany gonna wind up fucking Amanda regardless, okay? Whether Marcelino is here for it or not. So he just might as well just get onto the page, okay? Scott. Oh, Scott and Lizzie go out on a date. And she was talking about this is her first time in a restaurant in like 10 years, in a real restaurant in like 10 years, okay? Because Bama was sitting there like, bitch, I want 12 fresh oysters. I want this shrimp cocktail, and I want these fried oysters too, and I want this. She was like, it's been a long time since I had seafood, and the waitress was like, I believe it, I believe it, you know. So she's sitting there talking to Scott, and you know she trying to get a feel of him, and she was like, I know that I'm doing all this stuff, and we having this nice dinner that he's gonna want to have you know, sex, whatever, but I'm not about to give myself to him just yet. I have to get to know him, really get to know him. It can be a year, it can be 6 months, hell, it can be 5 years. Bitch, you're not going to give it up to him for nothing, okay? You're not. Stop playing. At this point, they start talking about how everything's going. You know, Scott got a little bit of confidence into him, okay, after this little makeup that Lizzie gave him. He was like, I'm a little confident. My confidence going up and shit like that. And so they get on the subject about Jasmine and him, and it was like, do you think you would have been with me if I hadn't given you money? Because Lizzie said basically that she felt like you was an enabler. That's what Jasmine said. And he said, well, shit, bitch, if I wouldn't have gave you the money, you probably would have found somewhere else to get it built to you regardless. But you wouldn't be with me if I hadn't gave you the money. And she was like, you right, you right. And he was like, one of the first times that he went to go see her, she was so high on heroin that she fell asleep on him or some shit like that, and she was holding him so tight and all that shit. I said, oh, and you still gonna be there and allowing this to go on by giving her money. You're enabling. Do you understand that that's not healthy? Scott is not healthy for Lizzie, okay? Lizzie said, bitch, if I find out that Scott is lying to me about the shit that he has, I'm done, okay? Because, bitch, you came to me and you said that you had money, all right? Because when they went to pay for that whole thing, the lady came back and she was like, she politely said, excuse me, sir, your card has been declined. Bitch, that is embarrassing as hell. I will never forget the time I went to walk, was it 7-Eleven? And I was so glad that I had another card on me because I was using my bank card and I thought I was using my bank card. And I was out with my sister the other day and she was using my card for something. And we got the same type of bank card, so it got switched. And so I'm at 7-Eleven the day after and I'm trying to put it in there and I'm putting my code in and it kept on saying decline. I said, bitch, I just got paid. Okay. Now I know what's some motherfucking money on here. Bitch, well, it must have did it like 3 times. They was like, girl, I said, I don't know what's going on. I look at the card. It was my sister card. I was like, bitch, ain't this some shit? So we done switch cards and shit. I was so glad I had some money on me still. Girl, that shit is embarrassing. For that thing to go, dun, 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 no, bitch, dun, 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 no, bitch, okay? And Scott said, here, try this one. And so the card just so happened to go through. I said, Scott, you are pathetic. Okay, I will not be bankrupting myself for somebody who ain't got shit and who can't do nothing at this point to get anything, okay? No, you don't do that, all right? And I'm so glad that Scott ain't got no young kids, okay? Because that would make him even more pathetic and more fucked up. Like, you really putting your livelihood on the line and spending your savings on somebody who is clearly scamming you. Y'all saw in that preview when they go, Lizzie go to the confession and she was telling the priest or whatever, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have been using men in my past for money and all this stuff. Bitch, we knew, and God know too, okay? He see all, be all, is all right? But Scotty boy, you just a mess. And you are an enabler and you aren't healthy for her. You really aren't. And the daughter, she come off doing a little bit too much a little bit, but she sees shit for what it is. She know her mama ain't shit, and she know Scott ain't shit either. So hey, it is what it is. But at this point in time, the daughter just gotta let the mama do what she gonna do, okay? Because you can't control her, obviously. Moving on from that. Megan, Sarah, and Michael. Now, y'all got in Megan's ass. Nope, y'all got in Sarah's ass in the comments. I was like, you know what? I thought I was the only one that noticed it, and I didn't think about it. I said, maybe I'm tweaking a little bit. Maybe that ain't what's going on. But soon I seen the comments, and y'all was like, Sarah, it's just crazy. Am I the only one that notices that when Sarah is talking with the cameras and all this stuff, and she's around her folks or whatever, and it's just her, she has a regular voice on. But when she was around those black folks, she had that black accent on, okay? Girl, I said, you got the game fucked up, Sarah. You got the game fucked up. Sarah said, no, you got the game fucked up. I said, oh, for real? No, you do, okay? But, basically, Michael and Sarah been together this whole time. It's been a couple of days since he's been out of jail. He hasn't really been talking to Megan. Megan and her feelings, of course. She don't know what's going on. Michael over there finna go to town on Sarah, bitch. He about to just get it in. And he said that basically he's not really cheating on Megan, but it's like if you was a spy and you have a mission and you have to accept it, you got to go through with it to complete the mission. So I don't really want to have sex with her, but I'm going to have sex with her to complete the mission. I said, niggas would come up with anything. Michael, did you really just say this on TV? And he said that shit with a straight face, okay? He was dead ass serious. I said, sir, this is not Mission Impossible Fallout, okay? This is not Mission Impossible 1, 2, 3, nor 4, all right? So what are you talking about, okay? You're not a spy. The spy who shagged me, bitch, get the fuck up out of here. You fucking that bitch because you want to fuck that bitch. That's what it is, okay? And she your wife, all right? And you just don't want to be man enough to tell her what's going on, okay? And his whole whole reason about doing all this stuff is because he wants to be able to see his daughter, and he feels as though if he's not in her life, in Sarah's life, that she might use the baby against him, and he won't be able to see the child. That's basically it. That's all that it comes down to. And that scene when the baby actually finally met him, she was so happy to see her mama finally back. And then when he surprised her in the way that she ran to the mom and was just like, even the mom was like, I don't know what's going on with her. You know, she's breathing hard and all this stuff. It was a shock to her system. She hasn't seen this man in person in a long time. And the mom said, we just told her that he had to go away for work. So she had to readjust, okay? And it was just a sad scene. It was kind of sad. I was just sitting here like, you see what y'all do when y'all fuck up and how it not just affect you, but it affect the people, especially most truly innocent folks, the children. It affects everybody around you, okay? And people still want to keep doing they're doing wrong and shit like that. Girl, eventually Miss Eviana came around. He was able to take her to the park while the mama was going to work and play with his nails and all that stuff. He asked, it sounded like he asked one of the producers or whoever, did they have a cell phone? You got an iPhone? You got an iPhone? I said, bitch, first of all, you're not about to use my data, okay, to FaceTime no other bitch. Okay, first of all, shouldn't known. That cell phone was broken anyway, so they ain't give a fuck. So that's why they went on ahead and let him do what he had to do. He texting, FaceTiming Megan. Megan just being stupid. Why you ain't calling me? You know, it's been a while and all this stuff. He was like, yeah, because, you know, parole is talking about something. I can't get no phone because they going to have a number and be tracking everything that I do. But but bitch, I'm going to give me a phone. Whatever. I'm going to give me a phone because I need to talk to you and all this stuff. I'm going to see you in like a week or whatever and all this shit. I said, ooh, Michael, you are doing a lot. You are doing a lot. I said, And then when he was sitting there and after he got off the phone with Megan, look, Aviana was like, who is that? Is that mommy? And at first I thought she saw him on the FaceTime with Megan. But no, she saw the car coming. And I said, oh, Michael, saved by the goddamn baby, okay? She was an alarm system to look up because he showing her looked up like, where? Like, did I get caught? Girl, this is a mess. This was, I was about to say 21 days. This is Love After Lockup. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see you guys later. I cannot wait for the rest of this season because did y'all see? Hold on, but did y'all see on the preview when Megan and Mother Sarah sat down in front of Megan like, "Bitch, what's up?" I said, "Girl." Megan trying to act like, no, Sarah trying to act like she got a little hood spunk up in her, okay? And I don't know how I feel about it because Megan don't look like she know how to fight either, you know? So, hey, it is what it is. You just never know. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I will see you guys later. Peace.